Hello everyone, in today's video I will highlight some of the important formulas for slope and deflection. Okay, so I'll make a column for beams, and here the bending moment. BM is nothing but the bending moment. Okay, and for the slope, and this one is for the deflection. Now here beam, just wait. Okay, so here for a cantilever beam, this is a cantilever beam where one side is fixed and other side is free, and here one load is acting, that is nothing but W, and this is the length of the beam is denoted by the term L. So in this type of beam, the bending moment will be W into L, and the slope will be WL square by 2 EI. EI is nothing but EI is a constant term here. Okay, and deflection formula will be WL cube divided by 3 EI. Now here again for a cantilever beam, this is a cantilever beam where UDL, this is UDL, okay, where UDL is acting, UDL of W, and this is the L. So here in this type of beam, the bending moment will, the formula will be WL square by 2, and the slope will be WL cube by 6 EI, and deflection will be WL to the power 4 8 EI. Now for a this type of beam, okay, it's a UBL where one side is fixed and this is the load is acting like this in this type of cases, and this is the length. Now here in this type of beam, what happened, the bending moment will be WL square by 6, and slope will be WL cube by 24 EI, and deflection, this is the slope and this is the deflection will be WL to the power 4 by 30 EI. Now again this is for the cantilever beam. Now comes to the cantilever. This is cantilever. Now comes to the simply supported beam. Here this is a simply supported beam of length L, and here one point load is acting. For this type of beams, the bending moment will be WL by 4, and the slope will be WL square by 16 EI, and deflection will be WL cube by 48 EI. Now again for a simply supported beam where UDL is acting, UDL of W Newton per mm, and this is the length. So for this type of beam, the bending moment will be WL square by 8, and slope will be WL cube by 24 EI, and deflection is 5 WL to the power 4 by 384 EI. Now again come to a fixed support. Here it's a fixed beam of, here one point load is acting W, and this is the length, and maximum bending moment for this type of beam will be WL by 8, and here the slope at, suppose it's a A and it's a B, so slope A is equal to slope B is equal to 0. For a fixed support, always remember the slope will be 0, and deflection will be 1/4 of the simply supported beam, that will be WL cube by 132 EI. Okay, now again here it's a fixed beam where UDL is acting, so UDL of W, and it's a L. So here the maximum bending formula will be WL square by 12, as it's a fixed. And so here theta A, slope A is equal to slope B is equal to 0, and the deflection will be again 1/4 of simply supported beam. So the answer will be around WL to the power square divided by 384 EI. So these are the important formula which will be using in case of slope and deflection methods. So you have to remember all those formulas so that it will be easier for you to find the slope and deflection for different cases. Thank you.